one of them.
Which one do you want to do?
And I do want to mention something before you play that.
You get to pick.
You mentioned when you played your first song, that this is kind of country, and I thought it appropriate. Cumberland country is more a state of mind. I've had blues players on here, rock people. So yeah, you do what you want.
I also
man.
just didn't want to come in here and do the same set of songs that I've done over and over again.
Right.
And I figured moving.
Well,
on
Kevin Cox is pretty happy, so just
as long as Kevin Cox is happy.
Right. Pretty Ricky.
I'm just saying, bricks and mortar, Kevin. When are we going to get that live? This song is. Do you want to do Price is Right, or do you want to do that Bebop Blues thing? All right, we're going to do this one. This melody was actually written by my buddy Craig Hartley. Well, I've been a bad man all my life. Mama told me I would do nothing right. I asked my daddy for a second opinion. He told me to live my life while I can, 'cause I'm still his son. Well, I gotta prove they're wrong someday. I gotta do it all my way. And I ain't got no time for fools like you. I gotta do it now. Oh, I gotta do what I gotta do. It's been a long time since I've been told that I can't be no good man when I go home. 'Cause I've had my ups and downs, my in-betweens, but I know I got a second chance if I dream. So I gotta prove they're wrong someday. And I gotta do it all my way. 'Cause I ain't got no time for fools like you. 'Cause I gotta do, oh, I gotta do what I gotta do, yeah. But I gotta do, baby. So Lord, can you help me find my way? I need to be good with my sins before my judgment day. I go take a bath in the water if it makes me right. I only need to be good if I'm judging your eyes. Oh, I gotta prove them all wrong someday. But I gotta do it all my way. And I ain't got no time for fools like you. 'Cause I gotta do what I gotta do, yeah. He's just being judged in God's eyes. Yeah.
All right. Ricky Morse and Chris King have Anytime After 4. Chris is your drummer in Anytime After 4,
Chris is,
right?
yes. I actually alternate between two drummers usually.
Okay.
Like it's usually Chris King or Chris Rawl. Chris Rawl plays with PMA. So PMA, whenever PMA has a gig, I use Chris King. And if Chris King has a gig with Kevin Cummins' band, then I use Chris Rawl or another available drummer.
That'll work out. Well, more kudos from your friend Kevin Cox. He said, Ricky Morse, one of the best singer, soul creator, songwriters in this area. And also, he sent a message to Chris. He said, "Are you kidding me?" I don't know what that means.
He just means.
have a bass drum.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Chris King sands the bass drum today. Let's talk for a second. You mentioned in your bio here that after you moved to the area, that you met a lot of talented musicians who offered coaching and support. And friendship. And that's something that I've always thought about the local music community. It's unlike a lot of places. Everybody, kind of helps each other out, for the most part.
I mean, there's always, there's always just a little hint of, you want to, it's a friendly competition, I believe. I think that's the way you have to look at it. You're not competing to be the best everybody wants to be the best in their own mind. But
sure.
For me, I think that if all the musicians can concentrate and focus on what we can do to make Louisville
the
better.
Best. Yeah.
Right.
That's what counts.
Exactly.
And the better we are, the more we help each other, the better we'll all become, and the better the face of Louisville music will be.
Right.
Louisville's already one heck of a city for music.
Sure.
It is. And it just keeps getting better.
Yeah, it's just bigger and bigger. There's more venues and more places opening up every week, it seems like.
Right.
You get on Facebook and look at, what shows are going on, and it's almost like, wow, which one do I go to?
Right,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
that's
there's
almost
so many
the
different-
issue. There's too many.
There is.
And I've said this for a long time, and of course it's not really an original thought, that, Louisville is in the right location, too. We are a hub city. We're so close, to all these other places. I believe if we got some local people like maybe Gil Holland, John Timmons, with the, Keep Louisville Weird. And we started campaigning to get some of these musicians to make this kind of their home base, Yep. Kyle James Hauser, who I played in the first hour, he actually moved from Denver for that, that reason.
He actually said that. He looked, and he was like, wait a minute.
And he's like, you can go here. You can go to Indianapolis, Chicago, Nashville.
You can
a
get
certain
anywhere
amount
right
to
here.
drive.
And like that's what I look at. Like me and Chris were talking about the other day, setting up some out-of-state gigs.
Right.
So you don't oversaturate one market. Like it almost feels like, you get gigs, and I play anywhere all the time for anything. I don't care. I love playing music.
Right.
Obviously you want to pay your bills when you do it, but
sure.
I can't promise that I can bring 20 people to a show.
Right.
Because when you play, 2-3 times a week, or 4, 5, 6, 7 times a month in the same area, that show's not so, oh my gosh, I have to be there.
Right.
Because I didn't go last night. He'll be so and so next week. So.
And it's what you said also earlier. There's so much competition.
Yeah, there's so many different. So to be right here and to know that we could literally pack up a truck, load up our equipment, and go to anywhere within a 6-hour drive.
Right.
Covers such a huge base.
Exactly.
And if you just wanted to go for a weekend, you could go literally on your way to Nashville or on your way to Cincinnati or on your way to St. Louis.
Right.
There's so many different spots. And just in Kentucky alone, you still have Lexington and Bowling Green. And,
Sure.
I think a lot of people need, you need to, for depending on what kind of music you do, like for us, the type of music that we do, it's like when we have our full setup, it's more, there's a heaviness to it. It's bluesy, but it's still rock and roll, and it's still kind of soul. And it just, it reaches anyone from a young adult demographic to an older demographic. And I feel like, some of these college towns should just be rocked out very soon.
True.
By some of these great
and
artists.
I think the Louisville, University of Louisville campus, is kind of an untapped.
It is a very untapped
area.
resource. And there's, I've heard of some things going on, but you never really hear of. And maybe I'm wrong. If we're wrong, if I'm wrong.
No, I don't think we are.
I just don't think.
Needs to be brought to our attention if we are.
Yeah, there's never anything big.
Right.
Right.
hey, it's the freshmen are coming in. We have our new student athletes coming in for campus visits.
And we've got the student community center. You got the Red Barn right there on campus. I mean, there's the facilities are there.
I mean, there's open mics there. Like the College Coop was a host for Maxwell Sounds, and there's a bunch of music that goes on, but nothing that's really. Like in the middle of the campus in one of the yards, why isn't there like a festival with 3 or 4 bands on a weekend?
Exactly.
Like, I think that
happens.
We all need to sit down and start making some notes.
Yeah.
But Ricky, I want to ask you, and I don't want to put you on the spot. I ask this question occasionally to some of my guests. We mentioned how great the local community is. Is there anybody out there that you like to go and see?
Man, I had the privilege last week of playing with the Whiskey Riders, Jet Black Orchid, and the American Dream, and I'm big fans of the Toonsmiths. But there's so many bands. But right now, like I'm blown away by Jet Black Orchid,
right? They're
and the
very
Moonlight
good.
Peddlers,
right?
Those are two bands.
Oh yeah,
they've been on Cumberland Country.
So is Jet Black Orchid. I see over there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But literally, like, not taking away or leaving anybody out. But I mean, honest opinion, the two bands that literally just kind of make your head tilt a little bit, and you wonder, like, wow, are Jet Black Orchid, and they're all 3 brothers,
right?
And then the Moonlight Peddlers, their mix of melodies and harmonies and sounds, and the suitcase kick drum,
right.
I can't get over it. I got to play a show at Dillinger's where they were playing.
Get you a suitcase.
And their drummer Nick, we didn't have a drummer that night, and so I was like, he still had his drum set up. I was like, man, if you guys are going to be here all night, you should leave your drums set up and you can play with us. He's like, man, I'll try. Man, what a great night it was. Like, it's just, I enjoy great music and I enjoy creativeness. I enjoy people that can take a type of music but still find a way to put a new age kind of, to keep it fresh.
Sure.
Instead of being like somebody else or saying, wow, I really like this band, I want to emulate them as much as I can, you're taking pieces of something that you like and creating your own story from it. And those two bands do a phenomenal job.
And I agree. And Moonlight Peddlers, when they were on the show, I mean, we had such a great time. I mean, we had the whole band in, and it was awesome. They're great. They are doing something, I mean, different.
Yeah. And then I also have to give 2 big shout-outs. One of the Kevin Cummins band, because Chris plays there. But they're also, Kevin Cummins is one of the guys that sparked an interest in music for me when I moved here to Louisville. You know what I mean? I enjoyed the songs. I'd never heard anybody with a set list like Kevin's before. Like, he didn't go there singing Turn the Page and Hootie and the Blowfish. He was singing like,
and please,
Bill Withers and
not Wagon Wheel.
No. That's CJ's favorite song.
He does so many great songs, and then when he picked up Chris on the drums, it was like, I don't know, man.
Just so you know, I mean, if you're ever out and you play Wagon Wheel, I will walk out on you.
I'm going to dedicate it to you.
I don't do the free. I don't do the Freebird shout out. I always do the Wagon Wheel shout out just for him.
I used to get Wagon Wheel to death.
Yeah,
I got Wagon Wheel to death. When that song first came out, I was like, yeah, I'll do that, man. I like that song. And then like,
I know.
And then Darius Rucker had to go and redo it. So I'm like,
yeah.
Of all the songs,
you had to pick that.
Why not Tell It to Me? Could have done Tell It to Me.
Right.
Kevin actually won't play Wagon Wheel unless somebody like gives us $100.
Right. Write it on a $100 bill.
If you want that, yeah.
And I guarantee if somebody wants to put $100 in my tip bucket, I'll play Wagon Wheel 3 times in a row.
Exactly.
3 different ways. I'll even rap it. I'll find a way to rap it.
So we're on the same page. Well, I want you guys to play another song, but not Wagon Wheel. What are you going to play now? Don't even as a joke.
Walk out of his own.
I'll walk out of my own radio show. I will.
I wouldn't do that to you, man. Oh goodness. Oh. I'm gonna do a song called "Keep Me Guessing" because it's mellow and it's getting late in the evening.
All right.
And it's the day after Hump Day. So I guarantee you there was an argument in somebody's house.
Yeah. You're waiting for that.
If he had his kick, it would have happened.
Right.
Excuse me. I hope you're telling me you're tired now and you're ready for bed. 'Cause I got a shoulder where you can rest your head. Well, tell me that you're leaving me, girl, 'cause I won't deal well. 'Cause living life without you will be like living in hell. So don't keep me guessing what it is you'll do, 'cause I need you. Yes, I do. So baby, I need you. Say I can read your mind now. That ain't a part of me. I need you to be open and honest with me. So tell me what you're thinking, girl, before my heart sinks down. Don't want to imagine you not around. So don't keep me guessing what it is you'll do, 'cause I need you. Oh, baby, I need you. Oh. So baby, it's getting later, going to sleep. I hope when I wake up you're next to me. You see, we've had our ups and downs, in betweens. But when I said I loved you, well, that's exactly what I mean. So don't keep me guessing what it is you'll do. Oh yeah, 'cause I need you. So baby, I need you. Ooh. No, I was kidding.
All right, man. All right. You know what? This is going to be another one of those shows where I wish I had more time. In fact, since I know Kevin is out there listening, Kevin, you and Hippie Head just stay home. We're going all night.
We're going to take
Ricky
over.
And Chris. You know what, Ricky? You know, Kevin's got something, man. I mean, you've got something special. You know, you're a great singer-songwriter. I've known that. I've been, wanting to get you on the show. I was kind of bummed when
Very
you...
smooth. He just has a smooth, calming...
Well, they call him Pretty Ricky.
Oh, man, I'm never gonna live that.
Yeah, you're not going to...
But actually, Kevin did. Kevin, he's just enjoying it. Because I mean, he's commenting. He's made like about 12 comments on the
Kevin.
picture.
I love Kevin. I love me some Kevin Cox.
And he did.
I think we need to get Kevin Cox on the CJ Cumberland radio show.
There you go. Hey, he's got an open invitation.
I'm telling you, man. Kevin don't give himself enough credit. He can play the heck out of that guitar.
All right.
And he's got his own unique voice. And that's not saying it's not a good voice. Kevin's got a great voice.
Right.
Kevin is Kevin's own worst critic. So
there
Kevin Cox, Pretty Kevin.
Well, he did actually translate what he meant by "Are you kidding me?" when he was talking about Chris. He said that means he is sick with the sticks.
Sick with the sticks.
Sick with the sticks. Yeah, there was that one song. Yeah.
And he also gave you a request. I don't know. I'm gonna just pass it on. He wants to hear Folsom County Blues.
Folsom Prison Blues.
Why is that a joke? He put county. He said Folsom County Blues.
I don't know. I'm pretty well. Maybe it's a mixture between Folsom Prison and Oldham County.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because I'm from the OC.
I don't know. Can we play that one for Kevin?
Yeah. And we do it it's a Johnny Cash song, but we just do it real bluesy.
Okay.
No, I could do it country.
I can't do it country. Well, I hear that train coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. See, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, and I hear the train rolling down to San Antonio. Well, when I was just a baby, Mama told me, son, said always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But it shot me a man in Reno, yeah, just to watch him die. And I hear the whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. And I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. Probably they're drinking some whiskey and smoking them cheap cigars. Oh, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. Baby, them people there keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Try to get it down a little. Let them freed me from this prison. The railroad train was mine. Bet I move it on a little farther down the line. Yeah, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I need to be. And I let that lonesome whistle blow them blues out of me. Oh, I let that lonesome whistle blow them blues out of me.
All right, that Folsom Prison. Now, yeah,
That
I know
was
that one.
Good.
I don't know Folsom County, but
Yeah,
yeah,
he-
I don't
Folsom
know
Prison.
Folsom County either, but I know
He
it is.
corrected himself at the end. He corrected
Oh, yeah,
himself.
on
He
Facebook,
said,
yeah.
he said prison.
So Kevin's paying close attention. You know, I want to mention something real quick because, and I don't mention it enough. The shows on Crescent Hill Radio, the live shows, we also stream live on Ustream.com. And you can actually get the website when you go to CrescentHillRadio.com. You can get that stream. But I'm watching the monitor. And Kelly, our engineer, which she's now a producer, because look what she does. I mean,
She's got a split
I mean, she
screen
moves-
going
What's going on right
yeah,
now?
yeah. That's what people are seeing at home. She moves the.
This is my. I realized at the angle of it, it looked like I was like, "What up?" But it looked like I was flipping them off. It was just 'cause
But
my
you know
hand was
what?
Sideways.
You guys, watch the Ustream feed. You know, you can actually see what we're doing in here. So it's pretty cool, man.
You can see how incredibly attractive Chris King really is.
Well, you can see how pretty Ricky is.
She
too.
just likes having those little remotes back there. I've sat back there with her, and she likes to play with the remotes.
Right.
Somebody want to give a shout out, please? Oh, yo, drums.
So we are live in the studio with Ricky Morse and Chris King, and we're having a great time. We're running out of time here. I do want to real quick tell me about your live show. You know, whether it be a smaller scale thing or like a full on band with Anytime After 4. What should people expect when they come out to see Ricky Morse or Anytime After 4?
I think honestly, the best thing I can say is that they can expect good music and good times. I mean, you're not going to be headbanging all night. You're not going to have to be sweaty and hot all night. None of this. All the songs don't run together and sound like the same song.
Right.
It's a good mixture of good, easy going, but we can also be big. I mean, basically, you bring the atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you want to come and have a good time and be up dancing and rocking, we can do it all night. But if you want to sit back, chill, have some dinner, drink a beer, chit chat, come on date night, and listen to Baby making music, we can do that
There
too.
you go. He said baby making music. I was
I only know how to play hard.
it actually, and I don't know if I can find it again, but
We're talking about music.
on your Ricky, on your music page, Or does it say your genre is soul, blues, baby making, body moving, crowd pleasing music?
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that sums it up.
That's what I like to believe, at least. I mean, we've played shows where we've had a fist fight between two grown men, and this is one that Madison was part of it.
Yeah.
And we were playing Wicks, and me and Chris looked at each other. It was like Derby night.
We're talking about Madison Marie.
Yes,
now in Nashville.
Now in Nashville, and we used to gig together. So we would swap out here and there and do songs together. And me and Chris looked at each other like, man, let's start a riot. We were just messing around. Well, within the first set, there's a fist fight between two dudes in suits, and then there's a mosh pit. And then we have random drunk guys coming up with a broom guitaring. And this is all in the first hour.
Wow.
First hour.
It was a really great show.
Sound like an open mic night.
It was good, man. It was fun. I like it when you can bring that much when you bring an energy to where people feel like they can cut loose.
Right.
I mean, this is music, man. My goal in music when I decided I want to play the blues and do the type of music that I do, when I get the band, when I get everything set, my dream is to play in a small, sweaty, smoke-filled, whiskey-filled.
Right.
I just like that environment. I want people to feel something that they can't help but to move.
Right.
And that's what Chris King and Chris Rawl bring, and Craig Bartley, and they bring. Otherwise, it'd just be me playing the acoustic. They've got me out of my shell to where I play my electric a lot more now. So,
well, good deal. And I want to give you a chance to actually. I want to hear another live song before we have to go. We only have a little bit of time left, but I do want to give you a chance to, you have a website or Facebook page or that kind of thing, and maybe plug some gigs if you got something coming up.
You can find our music on Facebook.com/AA4. It's letter A, number 4, band. And there's a tab that says our music, our tunes,
right?
And connects you to Reverb Nation, our little music page. There's like 8 or 9 live tracks. Nothing super fancy or anything great, really. I mean, it's good stuff. It's what we used to get booked, and we're proud of it. But we're currently trying to build our fan base up and get into a studio, and just get the timing down to get even just a 4-track EP. But this Friday, me and Chris Rawl will be in New Albany at Jack's playing a show. And basically all next week, me and Chris King will be playing at various locations: Haymarket Whiskey Bar, the Highland Tap Room Grill on Bardstown Road, right across, where you come off Grinstead, you'll turn right there. And that's actually going to be our first time playing there, so we're very excited about that one. And then again, we play at Diamonds every other Tuesday, so we played there last Tuesday. So this Tuesday will be Dev and Doug, and the following Tuesday will be us. We play at Diamonds in St. Matthews. And we've got some Phoenix Hill gigs coming up soon. I actually have tickets for sale, 25 of them, $10 a piece for the 16th at Phoenix Hill Tavern.
All right. And they can find all this information on
all
your
this
Facebook
information
page.
will be posted on the Facebook page. I stay on it daily.
Good
and
deal.
Try to post it.
And I do, I'm going to start pushing you to get your butt in the studio, man. You need to put
definitely
some stuff,
need to get
stuff
in the
out.
studio.
I really do. Are you with that, Chris?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Tell somebody.
But we are unfortunately running out of time, and I want to have you guys kind of play us out, as they say. But before that, I want to say stick around later on tonight at 8 p.m. For Hippie Head Spotlight. Hippie Head actually has 2 bands on tonight: Doghouse Kitchen and Cross Joint.
Oh, yeah.
Plus an extra double bonus. Leanne Yost is going to be guest DJ.
Ooh.
So there you go. That's worth
By the way,
tuning
thanks.
in for.
Thanks, there's DJ for
letting
you.
Me in. Yeah, you're welcome. Now I don't have to hear it anymore, right?
No, you don't.
Lucy, you can't be in the show.
One of these days.
All right, so Ricky Morse, Chris King, thanks guys for coming out.
Thanks a lot.
We want to ask you to play one more.
Us,
yeah, no problem, man. You're actually welcome on Cumberland Country anytime. Just play us out, man. What are you gonna play?
I'm thinking now. We'll do Third Strike.
All right.
I like this song. We've never done it acoustically anywhere, I don't think. Well, you can tell my baby that I said I'm sorry, but I'm on the run and won't be home today. Lawman found me, said I don't know. They said they're gonna take me back where I belong. but I ain't going back, darling, 'cause that ain't me. I pull out my pistol and I said, I guess we'll see who's going down. Who's going down? Going down, yeah. Not going down, down. Well, you can tell my daddy that I did the best I could, but every time he heard about me, I was up to no good. And now I got Johnny 5 on my tail. About to be a gunfight to keep my ass out of jail. But I ain't going back, daddy, 'cause that ain't me. I pull out my pistol and I said, I guess we'll see who's going down. Who's going down? Going down. I'm not going down, no. You can tell my mama that I apologize, but I'm gonna take 6 over 12 when it comes to judging my life. And if she wanna see me again, I suggest she pray. The road I'm on, lead me right to my grave. But ain't going back, mama, 'cause that ain't me. I pull out my pistol and I said, I guess we'll see who's going down. Who's going down? Going down, 'cause I'm not going